Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 122 of WCW. I'm Swarls. We have Sold Out coming up this week. We just did Clash of the Champions last week, as you can see. This is going to be a Saturday brand pay-per-view coming up, and we have the Go Home show coming up right now because it's Wednesday in the game. That's when we tape Saturday night. Now, we had our disaster last week with some others and Armstrong, and I really didn't get that many answers from YouTube chat, other than like, here are some other tag teams you should try, but like none of them can really be built in a week. So here's what I'm thinking. First of all, we got to get these guys a manager, because that promo died. And we have plenty of people who could be managers but aren't doing anything. We have, I don't believe Teddy Long has any clients currently. No, Teddy Long's not doing anything. Also, this man was doing commentary, and now he is available. We'd have to make him a manager, but I'm sure he'll say yes. Chat, isn't it time to use Don Callis? Isn't it that part of the save where we put Don Callis as a manager? Aren't we all? Also, I think he's the level of person that would manage these guys. I think like Teddy Long is above managing the Young Pistols. I don't have Colonel Rob Parker, and here's the thing. I don't have, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, and this is the Go Home show. The manager needs to be here tonight. So it's got to be someone on the roster. Michael Hayes does commentary, guys. Michael Hayes is our best color commentator. Michael Hayes is 95 color commentary, so I'm not going to take him off. Also, if you guys remember, he was a dog shit manager. Yeah, he's got 90 color commentary. I'm not going to take him off that. All right. We're going to put Don Callis with them. Well, first I have to ask him to be a manager, but I'm sure he'll... Actually, I don't even have to ask him. I could just do this, right? Boom. Great. All right. Your clients are Tracy Smothers and Steve Armstrong. And then what we're going to do, because these guys getting a tag title shot would be preposterous, quite frankly. So I think what we do is we have them win another match, which is going to go bad. And then we do a promo after with Don Callis, where he's like, Terry Funk and Onita, you've been ducking the Young Pistols for years. It's time for you to defend those tag team titles that Sold Out. And then I think Funk and Onita can come out and be like, listen, we're not defending the tag titles against you. That's stupid. But if you want to fight at Sold Out, we can fight at Sold Out. And then we are going to book a non-title match for Sold Out. Real 90s style. I think that's what we're doing. I actually think doing a non-title match works because it gives the two bad dudes in the fans' brain. It's like, oh, maybe they can win now that it's a non-title match, because no one thinks they're going to beat Funk and Onita for the titles. Alright, so with that said, now that we have that very important thing, let's go book Saturday night, even though I have nothing planned for, the rest of the show. Alright, let's see. We haven't been to the Midwest or the Northwest since November. I feel like Northwest is Nitro country now, so we'll go Midwest. see. Last time we were here, we went to Nebraska. Great. So this time we're gonna go to Iowa. Iowa City, baby. Well, we've got a pape coming up, so let's hit me with these finishes. A big gamble, no thank you. And a likely, no thank you. Alright. Not the best meeting. Are you debuting Brett at Sold Out? Is he here? I don't recall if he's here yet. Teddy Long and Jim Ross have been hanging out recently. Great. Wendy Richter went to Wrestler's Court to pick up her assigned travel partner. Oh, because she was an hour late. It's like, why would she go to court? Battle Cat went to Wrestler's Court because he's been moaning and bumming everyone else out. Listen, man, we're all bummed out enough already. I agree that he should go to court for this. Italian Stallion yelled at Lance Storm. Jimmy Jett did impressions. Paraguayo almost got into a fight with Tracy Smothers over damage to his rental car. Great. Positive on Pero. Alright, great. Training. Boom, done. Alright, we will not be addressing the locker room. We may never address the locker room ever again. We might just hide in our office for the rest of the save. There's Brett. Brett, are you here? Contract officially starts in 5 days. Thursday, Friday, Saturdays. Oh, is he showing up the Monday after the pay-per-view? That would suck so bad. Yeah, it begins on Monday, January 22nd. Wow, what a bummer. Alright, well. That's a shame. Alright. Let's turn brands off for a second so we can get Kobashi here. Because I think we gotta do a big old go home segment. Oh, let me make sure they're in the same storyline. Because I think, let's see, Battle Cat, Tenru, and Steve Austin. Which one is hotter? Probably the Nitro. Nitro bracket. Yeah, Nitro bracket has 88 heat. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to add Rick Martel to this one, because Tenru's in it. And then we're going to remove Battle Cat. And we're going to remove Steve Austin. And we're going to alter storyline. Set Tenru Martel. Save. And then I'm just going to add Steve Austin to this one. What? I'm not even on this brand. What? So basically, Austin is going to cut a promo about how he's finally going to win his title back, how he should, you know, all this time should be counted as one reign. We shouldn't even acknowledge he who shall not be named who held the title for one day. This is all going to be one continuous WCW title reign for me, Steve Austin. And Kobashi will come out and say, no, I'm gonna win. Austin could be like, oh, well, I've beaten you once, I'll beat you again, what? And then they'll fight. Kobashi ain't gonna take that line down. Dustin, Kobashi, go home, promo, ends in bell. And that will either be the first or last thing on the show. We'll see how the rest of the card goes. Okay, other promos we have to cut. Rick Martel attacked Tenryu at Clash of the Champions. So he has to cut a promo. Basically explaining what the storyline is. So it's basically, you know, the rest of the Horsemen may be gone, Tenryu, but I remember what you did. I'm not gonna let you get away with this. Horsemen never die, baby. Then Tenryu will come out and he'll challenge him to a match that sold out, and we'll never talk about the Four Horsemen ever again. Alright, hopefully that does well. No, I think you just let the Horsemen go at this point. No, if there's no Flair in it, there's no Anderson in it. Like, what's the point of doing a Horseman with just Rick Martel in it? It's not gonna work. I mean, it might work in the game, but it wouldn't work in real life. Yeah, well, Malenko's on the other brand now, so yeah, it got super dropped. It got super mega dropped. Alright, let's do the tag segment we were talking about, where Steve Armstrong and Tracy Smothers have another really bad match. Oh, Bobby Fulton, your friend's gone. Bobby Fulton, you need a new friend. And that new friend is Todd Champion. We will give Steve Armstrong the win this time. And then we'll basically do the promo I just talked about, where Don Callis is going to get on the mic and, you know, these two bad dudes, you've been ducking them the whole time. And then I think fucking Onita just come out and like, we have not been ducking them. That's crazy. Y'all haven't won a match since 1992. What do you mean? But, you know, they'll give them a non-title match. Callis wants tag title shot for two bad dudes at pay-per-view. Funk, Onita, laugh, but say they'll do non-title match. Wow, that all fit. Okay. Didn't think we'd get that in there, but we did. We've booked one match so far, and it's a two bad dudes match, so things are going great. I'm scared for the rating. It's not going to be great. All right. Don would call them bad dudes, and he would sell it to me that he believes it, even though we know he doesn't. You know what I mean? No one's buying that, but he'll do his best, I guess, is what I'm saying. All right, let's book something resembling like a good match. All right, so we got Owen Hart. These are stars: Owen Hart, Paraguayo, Ron Simmons, and Vampiro. All the stars are here, and they're all annoyed. Alright, so Owen is feuding Dustin Pero is in a stupid tag match with Tatanka against Vampiro. Well, those, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much all the guys. I guess we just put them all in one match, huh? Unless I've literally done that match, which would not surprise me. Remember the original plan for Sold Out? Scott fighting for Rick Soul? Yeah. It was going to be a big, dumb Scott Steiner versus Vampiro thing. Oh, we did Ron Simmons in the Coven versus Steve Williams. Okay. So we're basically running back the same six-man tag, but this time it's Owen Hart with the Coven. And Dustin Rhodes with Pero and Tatanka. I think that's fine. Right? That's fine. Owen Hart. Vampiro. Oh, we have to redo the angle where I forgot Crowbar immediately failed the drug test. And now we have to introduce Kidman as their new lackey. Sorry, Kid Minion. Vampiro. Mankind, not Manami Toyota. Dustin Rhodes. Paraguayo. Tatanka. I mean, I think we're truly gonna do the same fucking finish. We're going to have Vampiro get a win over Tatanka when there's interference from Kid fucking Minion. Maybe we could sell this like, we meant to have it be like, oh, last week it was some random guy helped him, and now there's another random guy helping them. What is this? What's with all these minions? And then we could do the Kid Minion introduction at some point. At the pay-per-view? I don't know. Sometime. Since Saturday was taped, they heavily edited Crowbar. That's a good point. We could have done a lot of wide shots and, you know, and never show his face, you know. Granted, I do believe Crowbar probably has like 75 pounds on Kidman, so that's going to be tough, but we'll do it, you know. All right, what else have we got going on? Did we do the turn yet with fucking the women? Did I not do the fucking turn yet? Oh no, I have to do it tonight? What have I been waiting for? I mean, I guess probably for there to be enough. Yeah, it's only been 3 segments. That's what I've been waiting for. All right. Three minutes. Debbie calls out Cynthia. She's gonna be like, hey, Cynthia, I know last week I asked you for a title shot and you said you wanted to stay friends. And I get that. That's totally cool. But I do think I've earned this women's title shot. So I'm going to ask you again. Do you want to give me a title shot at Sold Out? And then Cynthia's going to hem and haw, be like, well, you know, I do think you deserve it. That's true. But it's just, we're such good friends and I wouldn't want to end our friendship like that. And then Debbie can go, okay, well then I'll end it. And then she attacks Cynthia Moreno, beats her up. That's the second part. Cynthia is now a victim. Debbie is now an attacker. Debbie turn angle. I guess we don't really have anyone to be I guess this will just be one of those things where we go like AEW style, like, oh, I just got word in my ear from the WCW board that this match will be happening at Sold Out. Have you asked ChatGPT if this feud is any good? Yeah, it keeps telling me to have all the popular wrestlers win. So that's just what I keep doing. That's how we maximize our profits. Cynthia just didn't want to ruin their friendship. I don't think that makes Cynthia a bad guy. It just makes her, like, kind of wishy-washy and annoying, but not like a bad guy. Alright. We got Negro Casas and Norman Smiley, and we have Steve Williams and Ron Simmons. I mean, that could just be a tag match, but we have a lot of time, and we need a lot more wrestling. So let's get... Also, we have no match aims. We need 3 of them. So... let's see. Norman, are you recognizable, bro? God, you're unimportant. But you have very warm momentum, so we can simply have you win a match. All right. Norman. Do we have tech heels besides Negro Casas? I'm guessing no. I think we've done this Lance Storm match multiple times. Maybe we should just go the other way and have the Negro Casas match. Damn. Norman Smiley versus Manami Toyota would go crazy. I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. Yeah, I think we just have to go the other way. We have to have Negro Casas have a... Or we could do my favorite gimmick, which is when we do a tag team technical masterclass, which is very stupid. Hamada's got okay tech. I'm thinking about doing a mixed tag technical masterclass, which is a combination of words that should not be said together. Yeah, Debbie and Cynthia are both good, but they're doing stuff. Chaparita. Yeah, no, that's what we're doing. Riley, what's up, man? The match we've all been waiting for, as Norman Smiley teams with Soshio Hamada to take on Negro Casas and Manami Toyota in a 12-minute mixed tag technical masterclass that, like, hopefully Norman can win, question mark, because he probably needs the heat. Yeah, no, Negro Casas is fairly poor. Well, that's not what I would have guessed. Alright, let's give Negro Casas a tainted victory. I can't wait for the Technical Masterclass Battle Royal. Would that work? Also, like, would that work? Like, in real life? Like, Battle Royal, probably not, but you could do, like, a Technical Masterclass, like, Gauntlet. I think that would probably work. Alright, and then we have... what's going on? I feel like these guys are just fighting every week. Yeah, these guys are fighting every week. I mean, what else would they do? That is what they be doing. All right. I mean, I really need a wild brawl. So perhaps we do another just like, hey, go find someone to brawl with. Battle Cat can brawl. I wouldn't have guessed that. All right, Steve Williams and his good friend Battle Cat will take on Ron Simmons. Damn, Asha Kong. Maybe can we do this gimmick twice? Can we do double mixed tags? Ron Simmons and Dan Spivey? Question mark. Look at Dan Spivey finally getting booked. All it took was like the entire roster getting fired. We'll do 10 minutes. We'll do a wild brawl. Who needs the heat? Who needs the heat? They're both neutral. I guess they've just been brawling each other the whole time. I'm gonna have Dr. Death pin Dan Spivey. No, I'm gonna have Ron Simmons pin Battle Cat. All right, I have 5 to 15 more minutes, and I still need a match aim. Boy, there's no one recognizable left on. Boy. I have some very warm people. Like, I kind of want to just tell a couple people to cook, but I don't know that will go well. Who do we have left? And is anyone... cool momentum. Very warm, hot momentum. White hot momentum. Very... The Headhunters have very warm momentum. So one Headhunter. Headhunter A has... What the hell? Billy, what's up, man? I've been booking the first Saturday night. So you haven't missed much so far. The thing with Kudo has very warm momentum. Because I was going to say, the thing with a women's match is none of them are recognizable. But we could throw Kudo with someone out there. And the crowd wouldn't completely hate it. Alright, Megumi Kudo. I mean, fucking Megumi Kudo and Asha Kong. I feel like I brought Monster Ripper up and I never book her. Megumi Kudo and Monster Ripper. Just having a match. I kind of want to tell them to cook, but they're probably going to be better at Wild Brawl, even though I've already had a Wild Brawl. There's no rule saying I can't have 2 of them. Ain't no rule in the damn rule book that says we can't have 2 Wild Brawls. Perfect. All right. We have to open with the Mixed Tag Technical Masterclass. And then I would say Megumi Kudo and Monster Ripper, yes. And then that's the other. Let's do the 2 bad dude things here, because that's just a squash match. So that'll break up the 2 Wild Brawls. And then the Callus thing. Debbie Turn Angle. Debbie Turn Angle feels high. Debbie Turn Angle feels really high. I think we end the show with the Austin Kobashi long-ass promo thing. And there you go. That's, yeah, main event Dustin Rhodes. What the people have been yearning for. The real main event's the promo. I don't think we've broken an 80 on a Saturday night since the Troubles. So I would like to get an 81. That is what I would like. That is what I'm asking for from the game. An 81. $67 on this. Norman and Hamada have absolutely zero chemistry. Well, that's awful. That's a real shame. Because, like, this could have been fun. I mean, it's still got a 67, which is, like, it could have been a lot worse. A 55 for the Kudo Monster Ripper Wild Brawl. It happened. It was okay. Having just little random matches like this is going to help these women get over, though. So it is good to do those. A 54. Oh, I forgot to center the turn! Ah! Shit. Oh. Do we add a second segment after this where she's like, I am a heel now? Yeah, we have 3 minutes. Fucking 2 minutes. Debbie is a heel now. And this is backstage later. This is going to do really bad. Turn Debbie. Let's not do it right here. Let's, like, put it up here. Break it up a little bit. A 55 for this. Oh, Tracy Smothers and Don Callis are an awkward pairing. They have no chemistry whatsoever. Sick. That's so awesome. I guess that means Don Callis is now managing Steve Armstrong. And not Tracy Smothers. That's another thing I'm going to do right now, because otherwise I will forget. Everything with this has gone wrong. Literally everything. Can't catch a damn break. A 60 for this, which doesn't seem great for a Funk and Onita promo. So I think Don Callis, and probably just the existence of Steve Armstrong and Tracy Smothers, probably brought it down quite a bit. A 75 for this? Okay. Oh, this match was poorly placed because the fucking two bad dudes killed the crowd. Well, I didn't know that was gonna happen, game. I didn't know two bad dudes were gonna shit the bed that bad. Oh, man. A42, but what's really important is that we turn Debbie. And it's a complete success. That's what actually mattered. 72, Rick did a bad job. The show's bad. 74 for the main event, which is also quite bad. Oh, this is for Kid Minion. Great. He's very good at his evil minion gimmick. Great. 75 for this? This show was butt cheeks. 76. I think the worst one we've done yet. Not exactly going into this pay-per-view on fire or anything. But we made 400 grand. And we gained pop in Alberta and British Columbia. That's where it really matters. Okay, but like in this universe where the NWO was all of those All Japan guys that got fired, there's no NWO to bring back. You know what I'm saying? Unless you want Stan to do it again on Nitro or something. Oh, you know what? They would have Kobashi win and reform the NWO. Yeah, that's probably what they would do. That is probably what they would do. Drug testing fees, great. Rick Rude is back in the WWF. And other things. Is chat delayed? What do you mean? Like, more so than normal? Because it's always delayed somewhat. That's just how it works. ECWA has made a contract offer to Jacques Rougeau. Their offer is a handshake deal for $27.80. My offer is a 2-year exclusive written contract for $45,000. Their offer is not being seriously considered. I forgot I offered Jacques Rougeau a contract. Last night's a house show in the Midwest drew 3,000. That seems good. 3,000 for a house show. All right, Nitro time. You know what? We might have to do Notepad time already, because I don't know what I'm building to on Nitro. Because the next pay-per-view, I believe, is going to be a Nitro pay-per-view. Because we have Sold Out. And then we have Super Brawl. Which I don't modify. Yeah, I don't have a brand set for it, but it should be Nitro, right? If this is a Saturday show, it should be a Nitro show. And that is on February 25th, so about a month away. Alright, so let's get the old Notepad over here. Alright. Super Brawl. Also, you got to give Super Brawl to Super Nitro. I mean, that's just brand synergy, you know? Alright, so we know our champion is going to be Kenta Kobashi. Kenta Kobashi. Champion versus. So let's see. Vader and Connect, we are not continuing that. It's a weird heel-heel feud, so that can just stop. Quad Crown. Vader. Blue Panther went to the semifinals, or the finals of the bracket with Kobashi. We could just do a rematch of that, but that's not fun. Chat has at least a minute delay before it appears on screen. I think, yeah, I don't know what to tell you about that. I think it's just the Twitch servers. Because on my OBS preview, I see it like the same time it usually comes up. So I think it's just taking a long ass time to get to Twitch. You know what I mean? Kobashi versus Stan. Kobashi versus Stan. Stan is a heel. Let me look at something real quick. Let me look at show history. Stan did beat Jumbo, and they had bad chem, right? So we should kind of just dump this. We probably should just do Stan and Kobashi, right? Arn beat Ultimo by count out, so that's we gotta run that back. Holy Demon. All right, so we're trying to get Atlantis out of this tag team. That's the thing we've been doing. All right, so that helps open some things. Kobashi should, in fact, just wrestle Stan. How many times have I done that? That's a great question. Match history. All years. Stan. Let's see. Singles matches. Have they not had a singles match? How the fuck? How is that possible? Especially with the carnival and everything. Alright, well. Alright. So Kenta Kobashi versus Stan Hansen, that is our WCW title match. I think you simply got to run Arn versus Ultimo back. I would like Blue Panther and Atlantis to have big matches, because I'm trying to elevate these guys. I have no idea who Holy Demon Army is going to wrestle. We also have the trios titles. We also have this. Did I have Takada and Wagner? Tell me I had Takada and Wagner win that match. I did. All right, well that works. Tag titles. There's Takada and Wagner. What a team. Vader needs a face. I mean, can we get Atlantis to that level in a month? I don't see why not. Vader versus Atlantis. Kind of a weird match, but that's what we're doing on this brand. Speaking of, Jumbo doesn't have anything to do with Stan moving on, and I'm looking, and he's a face, and I'm looking for a big match for Blue Panther, so that means Jumbo versus Blue Panther. Get into it. And then we need a light heavyweight title match for El Dandy. And then we should in fact put the trios titles on the line. Oro, Plata, Dantes versus... No, Blue Panther's a heel. That's why he was wrestling Kobashi. See? Heal. Been a heal the whole time. What was it? Oh, show history. That's what I'll look at. What's the trio we've been building up? Sasuke, Shinzaki, Akiyama. That's right. The Japanese fellas. I mean, Blue Demon. Oh yeah, Blue Demon is a babyface, yes. But like, I don't care if we do anything with Blue Demon. Sasuke, Shinzaki, Akiyama. Search brand. Super Nitro. I guess Blue Demon, I guess you're asking about him wrestling El Dandy? Yeah, it would probably be fine. They would probably have like a good tech masterclass. What am I going to do with Dan Severn and Dean Malenko? Kanek has not really been good, but he has so much pop that I almost feel like I should have him jobbing to somebody, you know? Liger, that's right, Liger. Liger isn't rusty anymore. Now, the problem with this is that he's a heel, as is El Dandy, although we could certainly turn him. I can't really turn him in a month, though, is the problem. I mean, I could, but it'd be tight. We did the Ray match at Clash of Champions. I think we can run the Ray match back, honestly. I don't think anyone would be upset with that. Oh, right. Fucking Muda's gonna be here. Fucking Muda's gonna... I forgot. All right. Muda and Liger. That's the match. You turn, or you make them a tag team. Ooh. Who would they wrestle on a tag team? Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna book them against each other, which means Liger has to turn face because. Oh, Muda's coming in as a face? Oh, he could be a face or a heel. Well, he should be a heel, right? I mean, especially if we want to turn Liger face, he should be a heel. Let's make him a heel. You know what? We can have our cake and eat it too. We can book them as a tag team for a couple weeks, and then they won't get along, and then then he'll turn face. And then once he's face, he can wrestle El Dandy. So we'll do El Dandy versus Ray again. Muda versus Liger all the way down here in the opener spot is crazy. Like, that's not where it'll go, but that's crazy. Right, Kaiji Muto is a face. But we're not booking him. We're booking the Great Muda. So he's a heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, that's an 8-match card. We could add one more. Oh, we gotta do something with Dean and Dan. We gotta get them on the show. What faces? Oh, and we, what faces could they wrestle? Show me faces. Well, Blue Demon is here. Actually, damn, the two of them versus Blue Demon and Atlantis would kind of cook, but I'm trying to move Atlantis away from this tag team. Sasuke is getting the trios. He's going for the trios title. Alright, maybe Dean and Dan don't have to be a permanent unit, and maybe we just do Blue Demon. What's your pop, Blue Demon? Not well, it's good in Mexico, but it's not great in America. I mean, Dean. Between Dean and Dan, Dean's kind of the guy, right? Yeah, he has 60 pop. Wow, that really skyrocketed. Wow. Yeah, okay. Your star quality is pretty low, but I think Dan's is lower. I think Dan Severin has like, it's about the same. Right, we're going to pencil this in as Dean Malenko versus Blue Demon. And then for these, we're just going to put maybe a tag. We're just going to leave that for now because that's the bottom of the card. We'll worry about that later. All right. So now we can book Super Nitro. All right. All right. No nights off. I believe we did Arena Mexico for the Clash. Gen Ox, what's up? Who said anything about beating Liger? Tri-State, I'm kind of, you know, I just said that I think the Northwest is their territory now. Let's send them to the Northwest. Let's send them to the Rose Garden. Portland loves Lucha. Yeah. Liger's gonna beat him. Liger is like a way bigger star in America at this point in time because he's been on our TV so much. Oh, we only get one. Jeez. A near certainty for Stan Hansen. All right, well, we'll use that eventually. Locker room incidents. What do we got? Right to training? Right to training and yelling at Lance Storm? Gran Hamada and Akira Taui have bonded recently. Great. Kid Minion, you should not be here. But thank you for hanging out with El Dandy, I guess. Kawada has gotten a lot of heat with the rest of his locker room due to his recent attitude, and there are signs that it could turn into a very bad situation if not handled soon. Head of Talent Relations Harley Race chose to respond with a stern warning. That seems harsh. Nothing noteworthy came from it. Okay, great. Blue Demon Jr. has gone to Wrestler's Court for not paying attention. Small positive. Dan Severin, Wrestler's Court, making a mess. Small positive. All right, great. We will not, again, not addressing the locker room, hiding in the back. All right. Well, now that I know Muda's going to be here in 3 days, i.e. next week, let's have Liger come out and cut a promo saying next week, a great friend of his will debut on Super Nitro. His debut of Big Star and a friend of his next week. You know what? I should work on these storylines. Nitro bracket. I need to not get rid of this because Kobashi and Austin are in it. Oh, but Ultimo and Arner. Okay, I guess this just stays. Blue Panther, you can get out of it. Jumbo, you could get out of it. Stan Hansen. You know what? You're going to be feuding Kobashi. I guess you stay in it too. All you guys just stay in that. This was a bad way to do this. Light heavyweight title, that's going to keep going. Quad crown. I would say quad crown. Oh, it's hot. Well, in that case. In that case, let's get Atlantis and Blue Demon out of here. And let's add Atlantis. Connect. He gone. Tech Guys feud. I guess this is just over, especially since we're going to be moving Takada and Wagner to a tag title shot. So let's just put them here. Nobody good. Takada. Dr. Wagner Jr. Alright, and then what else are we adding? Arn versus Ultimo, we have that. Tag title. Jumbo versus Blue Panther. Jumbo Panther. And then... Oh, trios titles. We don't have that. Oro, Plata, Apollo Dantes, Great Sasuke, Jinsei Shinsaki, Jun Akiyama, can I put Liger in a storyline? Or Muda, rather, even though he's not here? Let's see. Is he the Great Muda? Oh, he's the Great Muda, and apparently I can. And in that case, let's go here and do the Great Muda off screen. I didn't know we could just be talking about him the whole time. I guess it makes sense, but whatever. Alright, this has gone from him teasing it to just being like, hey guys, Muda's here next week. Which, you know, that's fine, I guess. Alright. Arn Anderson and Ultimo are still feuding. Stan, we're trying to move over to the world title. Although we don't... The world champion hasn't been crowned yet. So there's really nothing for him to do as far as that goes. I suppose we could kind of keep Jumbo going. Here's what we could do, because Blue Panther is going to move on to Jumbo. So, I mean, listen. This is the Lucha brand. Let's do Lucha. Babyface team. Jumbo. Heel team. Stan. Blue Panther. Big Van Vader. Taking on the team of Jumbo, Atlantis, and Blue Demon. Kind of like that. Because this kind of gets us to some of the feuds we want to start, but it also has some of the feuds, you know, from last month. Except there's no Connect in it, but that's fine. Alright, let me think here. I could either go with Atlantis pinning Vader, although I don't think Vader... No, Vader's gonna hate that. So we can't go with Atlantis pinning Vader. I think Stan's just gonna pin Jumbo. No, Blue Panther should pin Jumbo. Because we're starting that feud. Or we want to, anyway. Let's do Blue Panther gets a tainted win over Jumbo, which Jumbo might not like. We could make it tainted. Let's make this an open match. Oh, he's cool. Hell yeah. Alright, great. Oh, Blue Demon Jr. is being used far too much. Far too much. That means we have to take, like, 5 minutes off this. Alright, there we go. Damn, that sucks. Alright, let's see. Ooh. Alright, Ultimo. You lost the count-out match to Arn Anderson. You're probably real mad about it. So why don't you go out here with, like, Black Warrior. Yeah, why don't you go out here with Black Warrior? No, these guys never wrestled because they've been on different brands. Go out here. Cook. Win. And then afterwards, cut a promo, which this won't do great, but it is what it is. Basically, Arn Anderson, you got a cheap count-out victory. That doesn't prove anything. Yada, yada. I want a rematch. And Arn's going to come out and be like, nope. You don't. Why should you get a rematch? I proved that I was the better man. A win's a win. Suck it, nerd. There has to be a timeline accurate Ultimo pick in this mod. Is that, you know, because he kind of looks the same always, I hadn't really noticed, because usually that's the thing that bugs me. Is that like his WWE headshot? Is that the problem? Alright, says nah. Yes. All right, let me look at old Ultimo's thing here. Because, yeah, surely there's more than one Ultimo picture. Oh, there are many. Also, I love that Ultimo breakfast is in this. Okay, this is definitely WCW core. But that... yeah, that's probably around 96. Yeah, that's probably... I would say either 4... Whoa, hey, kayfabe, brother. I would say either 1 or 4. Let's go with 1. All right. Ray also. I believe Ray simply lost to El Dandy. I don't think we did any shenanigans. Because El Dandy is, like, way above him on the totem pole. So I think Ray's gotta, you know, pick up some wins. Work his way back up the ladder. Kid Minion, get out of here, Kid Minion. Rey Mysterio versus Violencia. Why don't you guys also cook? Everyone cook. You know what? I'm not even gonna have Ray cut a promo, I don't think. Yeah, no. I'm gonna have the commentators do their damn jobs and tell that story I just said on commentary. So I'm going to kind of cheat and just advance the storyline. Alright, connect. We have Holy Demon Army. Okay, let's do... Let's have Wagner and Takada take on a heel team. Dan Profit and his new friend Viano 3. Just two guys that don't have their friends here anymore. 10 minutes. Could this be a tech masterclass? Is that crazy? Viano 3 is pretty good at tech. Yeah, this could be a tech. Fuck it. Yeah, this is a tech masterclass. We're gonna have Wagner win. We're gonna make this a tech masterclass. God, I hope they have tag chemistry. That would be so sick. And you know how two guys that aren't great at talking signify that they want a shot at a title. Y'all already know that we're doing Nobuhiko Takada and Dr. Wagner Jr. belt motions. Y'all talk? You talk all right. A little bit. Taue? A little bit. I'm sure in the past I've given them a cook test. However, I'm still going to give them a cook test. This is just them coming out. We're the tag champs now. We're gonna run roughshod over this division. Yada yada, etc. Wasn't Wagner a good promo back then? Maybe. I don't know that he speaks English and we're in Portland. Oh, he speaks fluent English. That's fine. So it's really just more of his pop isn't great in America. Oh, yeah. Every time I book Nitro, I forget it's 2 hours. Let's see. Kobashi. I mean, Kobashi should simply cut a promo hyping the match with Austin. 6 minutes. Hype. Kenta Kobashi. I will just advance the angle. Which is Nitro bracket, I believe. Right? That was where I put it? Yes, I put it. Yes, of course. Of course that's where it is. Kobashi hypes match with Austin on Sunday. And then we had Connect. What am I going to do with Connect? Connect's a heel. Is there like a face where I'm like, yeah, they could have a feud with Connect and get him over? No one's like coming to mind. I mean, there are guys here, but there's not like next guy. I mean, maybe Jun Akiyama, but he's in the trios thing. When will you start having women's matches on Nitro? When I move people onto it, so probably never. This is a crazy idea, but is there anyone in dev where I'm like, this person's a star, maybe? PCO. Well, PCO is going to be the tag team with Jock. Let's see. Christine, Devon, Edge, of course. Of course, Edge is big star quality. Jeff Hardy, sure. Hoovy. Paul White, the damn giant. Just have him come in and chokeslam Connect, brother. Jim, are you even booking him? Okay. What's Paul getting in 30s? Yeah, he's real bad. All right, just had to check. Just had to check. Just had to know. Prince Iakea, Rocky Maivia. It's Taz. Actually, Taz is kind of good. And he's got 86 star quality. Taz, what's your pop? 25. So, a project for sure. Let's see. Taz. 53? A 53 with 25 pop? Pretty good, Taz. It's pretty good. Tony Norris. Listen, I know we all have our feelings about Ahmed Johnson. But I'm curious, what's he getting in matches? Jim. Why are you booking him, Jim? 45. Alright, so Taz. Alright, listen. Taz, I'm gonna borrow you. Wait, are you a face or a heel? You're probably a heel. Yeah, you're a heel for sure. Can you even be a face? Like, Taz might be one of those guys that's, like, strictly a heel. Drug test him. That's a good point. That's a good... Alright. You make good points. Alright. We're going to bring Taz up and then drug test him after this. For now, Connect will just win a match. Connect will just simply beat fucking... Hector's about to leave. Connect will beat Hector. I think he might have beat Hector a week or two ago. Yeah, he beat him. Yeah, he beat him last week. Fuck. Literally last week. Well, someone else should beat Hector. You can beat Super Pinocho. Eight minutes. Your winner of the match, El Connect. Bing, bang, boom. Who's beating Hector? Holy Valkyries is like a James Kikuchi, you're leaving. Dean doesn't really need it, but he could certainly beat him. Oh, Jerry Lynn. Jerry Lynn would be good. Hector, are you recognizable? Yes. Jerry Lynn! It's gonna beat Hector! Does Hector matter? He matters enough that Jerry will get a bump from it. What else are we doing? Dan and Dean haven't done anything. Normally I would have them like cut a promo or something, but they don't do that. I guess Harley could cut the promo. Dr. Wagner slightly overused? Come on. Come on! Take like 2 minutes off this match. Can you check your stables? Why is Jerry still the Dangerous Alliance? He might be the only damn person left in the Dangerous Alliance. Yeah, let's make that inactive. Coven, we got kid. I am a one-man alliance. Is that still too much? No, that's now the right amount of Dr. Wagner. What was I doing? Oh, right. I was doing a 6-minute, which is way too long. You know what? Let's do a 3-minute backstage character development promo where Harley Race is going to cut a promo on behalf of Dan Severn, and I guess also Dean Malenko, where he's going to go, so you lost a tag match. Big deal. Who cares? You guys aren't tag wrestlers. You're single stars. Forget the tag. If Wagner and Takada want to go make a motion around their waist because they want to be a tag team, let them have that, okay? We're big single stars here. I don't know that Tez needs a manager. I'll have to double check his talking stats. Also, I like the idea of Harley Race on the Lucha brand being like, tag matches are pointless. Like, that's heat, brother. That's heat. Alright, similar to the other show, I think we could squeeze a random match on here. Though I don't know. Oh, you know what? Let's do something. We haven't done anything with the trios. Let's do like Oro versus Jinsei Shinsuke. Is Oro recognizable? That's a great question, Swarley. He's unimportant, but he's very warm. Actually, we shouldn't do Jinsei. Jinsei's like the worst one. Oro. Actually, Oro's probably gonna. No, we should have one of the faces win to set up. Alright, let's do Jun Akiyama versus Oro, I guess. 10 minutes. Let's have a Jun win. Alright, that is a show. What do we open with? There's nothing here where I'm like, oh yeah, that's gonna... I guess like the Ultimo match? And then... the Ultimo promo. And Jun and Oro is probably good here. Actually, you know what? Let's put Hector and Jerry Lynn here. That has to happen after that tag match. Let's put the Kobashi thing like way up here. HDA New Champs promo. Let's put that here. That's the show. I don't think this is going to do great, especially because we reset a lot of the storylines, so they won't be hot. I'll guess a 79. All right, we got a 72 for Ultimo and Black Warrior. Black Warrior was off his game. Cool. Great. A 67 for Arn and Ultimo Dragon. Promo. Ultimo did a bad job. We knew he was going to do a bad job. That was the chance we took. A 54 for Jerry Lynn. Simply beating Hector. This match cooled the crowd. I keep forgetting that these are going to cool the crowd. 63 for the cook test. They didn't cook. I mean, it wasn't a disaster, but they didn't cook. A 60 for Jun Akiyama versus Oro. That's fine. They had great chemistry. Interesting. I would not have guessed that. A 63 for Kanek beating Super Pinocho. A 67 for Liger just being like, hey, next week my buddy Muda's gonna be here. You guys know about... Oh, crowd unclear. That's not good. You guys know the great Muda? You guys remember him. He was here in like 89 or whatever. He's coming. Hey, it's me, Jushin Thunder Liger. You can't prove that I don't speak English like this. You don't know. 64 for Wagner and Takada beating Prophet and Viano. Oh, the crowd wasn't warm. Oh, this was a tech masterclass. I forgot. This should have opened the show. So even if I hadn't killed the crowd, this would have been a bad place for it. The crowd is now simmering after the belt motions. A 69 for Ray Ray and Violencia. Surely those guys got the crowd up, right? Like, they were cooking. 65 Harley Race promo. 77 Kobashi promo. Now the crowd's hot, baby. Kobashi getting the crowd up for the main event. 86 main event just saved our ass. This show was also butt cheeks. But at least, I mean, this is a cool match. It's super weird, but it's a cool match. And we advanced the story, and we started a story, and we got an 83 based entirely off of a very good main event. Whew! Got lucky there. Sold Out is branded. I like 1,000,000% changed it, but I will show it on camera, but I like absolutely did it. Because I also had to do it for Clash, right? Y'all remember that. Billy the Willie from Chile with the bits. Thank you, Billy. 83 show, 83 bits. I should have booked a better show. Hey, we made $1 million. That's cool. We gained pop in Quebec. They love the lucha. This man looks very mean. UWF have made a contract offer to Jacques Rougeau. Their offer is an ongoing handshake deal for $3,300 per show. Your offer is a 2-year exclusive written for $45,700. Their offer is not being seriously considered. Drug test fees. God, we spend a lot on drug tests. And we got 4.7 million viewers for Nitro. Modify. Saturday. Brand. Thank you, cursor. Okay, there you go. See? Saturday, there you go. And And then let's go to Dev. It's Taz. Recall him. And then instantly drug test him. We might fire a lot of people from Dev this way. Be like, oh yeah, let's call this guy. Oh no. Give him a comprehensive test. Let's go! Taz passed. Alright, first of all, Kid Minion. Get on Saturday. You little freak. Taz, why does Taz have cool momentum? He hasn't... Is that from, like, doing jobs when I borrowed him? That's annoying. Oh, and of course I only have likely creative ideas. Awesome. Anyway, what I was here to see... I mean, he might be able to talk. We don't really know. It's a big gap here. But like Taz should be able to cut promos. SMW's booking? Maybe? That shouldn't matter. But maybe. Alright, Taz, you're going to Nitro. And we are going to Sold Out tomorrow night. I like the Coach TA aspect of it. I mean, Taz... Oh, I forgot to check if he could even be a face. I assume he can, because I know he's definitely been both. But I always think of Taz as a heel. Heel. Oh, he doesn't matter. All right, your face. I guess Crazy could be a babyface. I mean, it's a legendary gimmick, so I don't think I should change it. What are your pop? Oh, you have good skills. That's probably why you're a manager. All right, let's do... His only clients were the Steiners, right? So he definitely doesn't have any. Magnum definitely has a type. He wants, Is Magnum not a manager? The only thing lit up is color commentator. That's strange. Manager. What? Hasn't he been a manager this whole time? I feel like I'm going insane. Didn't I just add Taz as a client? What? Managed by Magnum? So Magnum TA is not a manager, but I gave him Taz as a client, and he's Taz's manager, but he can't contractually. So is he gonna come out? All right, whatever, man. We'll see what happens. Are you in a brand? No. Well, no, you're on Nitro. He did show up for the signs. That's weird. That's so weird. Oh God, what's WF doing? Today's storyline centered around Bam Bam Bigelow going head-to-head with Conan. Sure. Brian Pillman to begin a feud with Big Ball Man. Yep. Hulk Hogan versus Scott Steiner. Let's go! Now we're booking! Jeff Silverline, Jake the Snake Roberts going head-to-head with The Undertaker. I mean, you guys could have been doing that the whole time. Who cares? Where's the fun stuff? Speaking of fun stuff, Noah Slam. Tuco Scorpio beat Ogawa and Chris Candido to retain the GHC Junior title, and he got a 76. Misawa beat Flying Kid Ichihara. Barry Windham, Marty Jannetty, and Johnny Smith beat Victor Zangief, Mike Rotundo, and Diamond? Paul Diamond. I was like, who the fuck is Diamond? Jun Izumida beat Hayabusa. Oh, Hayabusa's going to AAA. That's so sad. I wish he was staying in Noah. Does Noah have, like, a proper... Like, I've only seen them do these Noah Slam TV shows. Do they have a real schedule? I don't know how to check. Oh, 0 active events. They sure don't. Oh, maybe people were right that they won't add them. Maybe. Oh, I hope the AI figures out that they should do that. Trying to see if there's other... Some of these only have 1 active event. That seems not ideal either. LLPW. Has LLPW been running this whole time with 0 active events? Does that happen to all of the ones that I've imported, that they just don't have events? Well, at least they got a TV show, so it's not, like, completely nothing. I don't know. I don't know how to fix that, and we got a pay-per-view to do, so we're just gonna move on. We did a house show in Puerto Rico for 800 fans. And we got 3.1 million for Saturday. Nitro is crushing Saturday ratings. All right, here we go. Sold out. I only spent 50 grand on the set last year? God, I didn't know I was such a cheapo. Yeah, 250. Fuck it. No nights off. I think we should hit the Southeast. I think so. Oh, we're gonna get 20,000. Oh, we're in the 20,000 range. Let's see, Alloy Arena. Where did we go last time? We went to the Omni when we were in the Southeast. Where is a place that you would sell out? Does Fort Lauderdale Beach just literally mean on the beach? I don't think that's a great place to have our January pay-per-view, but that's probably a good thing to remember for the future. Let's go to the Memphis Pyramid. Auto select. Boom. Hey, give me finishes. Give me finishes. Let's go! Hello, Nick. Hopefully you did not just witness the biggest collapse in NBA history. Debbie Combs wants to work tonight. Listen, Debbie, it's a pay-per-view. No. B. Brian Blair wants to hang out. Remember when we were booking B. Brian Blair? Feels like a million years ago. Yeah, that's fine. Ron Simmons yelled at Lance Storm. El Dandy yelled at Lance Storm. George South did karaoke. Italian Stallion went to Wrestler's Court because he didn't pick up a bar tab. Oh, God. Anami Toyota and Norman Smiley caused an incident when they antagonized Wendy Richter so much that a fight almost broke out between them. God. Harley Race gave everyone a stern warning. And it has a negative impact on Toyota. Cool. And a small negative on Norman. And Wendy Richter is unhappy. Great. Maybe we should get rid of Harley Race's head of talent relations and we should be doing this shit. Budo got into a fight with Chigusa Nagayo. Our backstage is only getting worse with every show. Training. I can't inspire them. All right, we're just doing it. We're just doing it. All right. Main event for the WCW World Heavyweight Title. Steve Austin, what? Gonna take on Kobashi, what? They should be fine with stamina and psych and all that stuff, right? Yeah, 77.95. Yep. Stamina. 71.79. Not as high as I thought it would be. Selling. He's very good at selling. Kobashi. 87.95 psych. Selling. Oh, he sells well. Okay. Stamina. Yeah, stamina. I'm gonna go big on this. I'm gonna go like 26 minutes. And I'm going to go open, slow build, your winner of the match, Kenta Kobashi. Do I have a Kobashi creative? Ooh. Oh, it's a likely. I did see a near certainty in here. Oh, I have 3 just plain. Alright, we're still good. We had so many finishes banked that even though I haven't been getting them, we're still fine. Hello. Hello, cat. You just jumped up in front of me. Do you want to get out of the room? Alright. 1 second. The cat would like to go outside. I got up and opened the door, and then the cat decided he did not want to leave. So now he is still here staring at me. Alright. I'll probably have to get up again in like 5 minutes. Experience 29. Yeah, he had like very little experience when those mods started. He had like 5 experience. But like, we've been booking him every week on TV for years. It's been fucking 4 years of him on TV every week. He should have higher than 29. That's crazy. He's still one of the people that goes to training. Steve Austin is unhappy. He is very popular. He's very popular. So is Kobashi. We'll give him money. And we'll do it ahead of time, because I think he's already annoyed. Yeah, he's already annoyed. Hey, Steve, wouldn't you like to have, like, 400 grand? That only moved him to irritated. Oh my god, everyone's so bad. $1 million total between the two. Extremely happy. Just nothing a cool $1 million couldn't fix. Jeez, all right. End the show. Big Kobashi celebration. Alright, he's back by the door. I'm gonna go let him out for real this time. $400 what? $600 what? $1 million what? Alright. Unbelievably, the next match I have written down is Negro Casas versus Norman Smiley for the Cruiserweight title. There is no shot on Earth that's where this goes. In fact, I would guarantee it's going to open because it's going to be a tech masterclass. But, you know, let's put it down now. Oh, I need to turn the brand back on. How popular is Norman? Not very popular. So let's not go that long. Let's go just like 12 minutes. Tech Masterclass. Your winner is Negro Casas. Do we have a finish for him? No, we do not. I'm going to go one of the safe bets on this one. How fucking big is Norman Smiley? Norman Smiley's 238? Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, bro. And the Cruiserweight title limit is 225. Alright, well, hey, guess what? The Cruiserweight title limit is now 238. That classic weight. Hey, no problem. Alright, U.S. title. Dr. Death versus Ron Simmons. This is obviously going to be a wild brawl. I give them like 12 minutes. I don't... If I had to guess, I would say that these guys are probably going to continue their feud. It's been going decently well. I think they're a good matchup. Also, Ron Simmons is way more over than Dr. Death, which I would not have guessed. And this is somehow their first singles match. So they've had many, many, many tags. Yeah, we're gonna go 12-minute fucking, like, double DQ or double count out. Ah. Let's go. Let's go double count out. And let's go creative finish. I would say... Well, how many more near certainties do I have? Did I not put a near certainty on that main event? Because it says none of them are in use. Because let's see, should I use one on this? I think I'm still just gonna use a safe bet on this. And then we're gonna double check the main event, because I don't know that I assigned a fucking creative finish to it. I did not. What the fuck? Hey, alright, here we go. Now we're talking. Steve's still mad, I know. Tenryu versus Rick Martel. We're gonna give this 16. I think I might hit this storytelling. Actually, no. For our third one, we still need one more. I think we're just gonna have Moreno and Debbie like steal the show. I'm gonna tell them to cook. So let's do 16 minutes. I believe Tenru just wins. Nothing against Martel or anything, but I think like they're both kind of old. Tenru's just more over and better. I don't think this is a long-term thing. I think Tenru simply wins and puts a bow on the 4 horsemen. And we just... That's that. We're moving on. Do I use a near certainty on this? Yeah, why not? Let's do Owen and Dustin. Now this is interesting because Bret Hart joins our company tomorrow. So I really have to decide now. Does Bret join Owen and become a heel? Or is he gonna come in and go like, screw you, Owen. You're making our family look bad. How dare you? And I know some of the people in the chat really want him to join Owen and be a heel. But like, in this world, the feud with Owen hasn't happened. And don't we want to give that to the world? Don't we want to give these people the Bret and Owen matches? Isn't that what we want? Anyway, I think either way, Owen should win Tainted. Because whether Bret joins him or tells him to stop being a bitch, it would make the most sense if Owen cheated to win. Do we have an Owen? No, I thought I had an Owen for some reason. Could we not do both? We could. But, like, I think Bret jumping and being a heel is crazy. I think people would want to cheer him, because it's Bret Hart. I think you guys are booking this backwards. I think people are going to want to cheer Bret at first, and then you turn him heel later. Dustin is a... Who fucking cares? Shut up. Probably not what you want to hear when you bring a complaint to your boss. Who fucking cares? Shut up. Terry Funk and Atsushi Onita take on Tracy Smothers and Steve Armstrong. 12 minutes. Honestly, this should maybe be a wild... No, it shouldn't. Why can't Tracy Smothers... Why is Tracy Smothers... These stats feel like they were generated at random. Why can't he brawl? Why can't he talk? Here's the thing. I would love two bad dudes to get a win to set up a title match. I don't think there's... I mean, Terry's usually really cool about stuff like that. But I think this is probably pushing it. But I'm going to try. I am going to try to have Tracy Smothers get a pin on Terry Funk after a distraction from Don Callis. And we'll see how mad he gets. Yes, I know they're not online. Terry Funk is furious. Furious is the highest one you could be. Yeah, no, that checks out. Just thought I'd ask. There's only one way to know, you know? Hey, Terry. Hey, buddy. Listen. There's going to be a rematch and you guys are going to win, right? So, like, why not tonight? For one night only. Why don't you put over Tracy Smothers? You like Tracy Smothers. Oh, fuck. Alright, we tried. Terry Funk is going to win. Well, here's the thing. I was thinking about doing a Don Callis DQ finish, but like, they're not going to job. Fuck it. Just Terry Funk wins. Terry Funk wins, and we wash our hands of this to never speak of it again. And we use his near certainty finish on it. Why not? Non-title match, yes. Alright. Pero Aguayo and Tatanka versus Vampiro and Mankind. Now this is a match. Now we're booking. Let me think about this because we haven't done Notepad time for Saturday. I mean, we've already done Funk and Onita versus Vampiro and Mankind, so I don't really want to go back to that. But Pero and Tatanka winning doesn't make a ton of sense because it's not like they're gonna wrestle Funk and Onita. I think Vampiro and Mankind should probably just win and then not go for the tag titles. I think that's probably fine. I would still like Vampiro to go for the main belt on this brand. It's just that this brand is 2 pay-per-views away. Yeah, I'm just gonna have Vampiro win. Vampiro will simply win. And then last, but certainly not least, we have the WCW Women's title. As we will have Debbie Malenko taking on Cynthia Moreno. I want to see something about Debbie. Debbie is unimportant, but she has hot momentum, so she could... I think Debbie should win. Even if we end up putting the title back on Cynthia, I think it would be good to break up Cynthia's title reign, because she's just kind of been beating Challenger of the Month. Also, like, it's not like we have a lot of other stuff in the fucking tank ready for her. Fuck, I didn't. Alright. Debbie. Cynthia. Save. 12. Cook. Winner, Debbie. Let's have it be tainted. She's a heel now. And I'm going to give them one of the certainties. I want this to do as well as it possibly can. Cynthia's extremely unhappy? Alright. She's getting money too! Everybody's getting... Oh, she's extremely happy already. You're not getting money! That's what you get for being happy! Idiot! Alright. Let's book some segments. And then some dark matches. Debbie Malenko pointing to her head, running off with the title. Cynthia Moreno, mad. What am I go-to bits? Let's see. We also got to do the old standby, the 6-minute backstage hype promo with Kobashi and Old Stone Cold. I never did turn the brand back on. It's just been off the whole time. Alright, let's start putting this in order, and then I'll fill in promos. Negro Casas and Norman is opening. This tag thing is for sure going second. Women are probably good there. That's probably good there. Let's have Owen cut a promo. Let's have it be like backstage later after his match, where he's got to cut a promo like, I told you the Hearts were better than the Rhodes. I told you we were the #1 family in pro wrestling. And next Saturday, on Saturday night, you're going to see even more of the Hart family. Just, I mean, again, at this point, we might as well just put Brett off screen. I guess Dustin off screen to advance the story. Owen promo where he non-subtly tells us Brett will be here on Saturday. This, like, after the Tenru match, I guess. I don't like... I mean, I know we have stuff between, but I don't really like a wild brawl right before the main event. So let's do Tenru and Rick Martel. I would also like to do, like, a 4-minute video package going over all the stuff with the 4 Horsemen. Let's see. Is it funnier to use the footage with Ric Flair and all them in it, or is it funnier to, like, work around it? Probably funnier to, like, work around it. But no, it's just like a 4 Horsemen, you know, hype video for this match. Let's call this a 4 Horsemen storyline recap video. That's what this is. Let's put this right before their match. We are not even close to 3 hours. We could, like, book an extra match if we wanted to. Granted, it'll do bad because it's not in a story, so I don't think we should actually do that. But we can book some dark matches. Who's not booked? The Battle Cat, our good friend. Alright. Let's do a 6-man tag where we're going to do the Battle Cat with his good friends, the Headhunters, to take on the heel team of, I don't know. Bullpain, Dan Spivey, and Taka Michinoku. What a team! It's like literally the 3 heel men left. Your winner of the match, one of the headhunters. There was something that I was thinking about while looking at the people left where I was like, oh, I should do a thing with them, and I've already forgotten what it was. Oh, it was Kid Minion. Kid Minion should, like, be involved with the finish of that tag match. There should be a payoff to that. The loser will once again beat Tatanka. Interference. Tatanka for Kid Minion. And then we should do a promo where Vampiro is like, welcome the newest member of our group, Kid Minion. Kid Minion has joined the coven. Vampiro talking. Mankind. He can talk. Kid Minion. There. Oh, completely missed. There we go. And then we book a women's dark match, right? That's how that goes. Fucking 4v4 women's match. Let's go. Kudo. Chaparita. Chigusa, you got in a fight, so you don't get booked. Let's go. Terry and Wendy Richter. I feel like I haven't booked Wendy Richter in forever. And you will take on the heel team of Aja Kong. Monster Ripper. Diane von Hoffman. This is just a Haas team. And Dynamite Kansai. I think the big girl's got to go over, honestly. I'm going to have Aja pin Wendy. That's the show. I have no clue how this is going to do. We did, like, break a 90 for Clash, but Clash is, Nitro, I should say, has been doing better than Saturday in general. I'm a little more worried about this. But, like, Austin and Kobashi's got to be good, right? It's got to be. How could it be bad? 92. That's going to be my guess. We got a 56 for this woman's 8-person tag. Any standout performers? Chaparita got a 52. Kudo got a 52. Aja Kong got a 56. Diane von Hoffman got a 59. Interesting. Wendy Richter got a 39. So it's probably her time. 1996 does kind of seem a little long in the tooth for Wendy Richter. We got a 61 for all the men that were left, basically, 6-man tag. It's funny how the Headhunters getting 55s and 58s seems fine now. Whereas 6 months ago, I was like, these guys are barely bookable. It's like, well, you know, suddenly there's room on these shows. We got an 81 for Negro Casas and Norman Smiley. I will definitely take that. Creative finish helped big time. A 71 for Funk and Onita versus Two Bad Dudes. You know what? You know what? I'll take it. All things considered, that was probably about as good as that could have gone. I mean, I guess the Two Bad Dudes could have won and gotten the title shot later on TV, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. A 71 for Debbie and Cynthia. Okay, all right. Okay. Debbie got a 50. Not great. A lot of women in the 8-woman tag did better than that. But maybe, you know, we'll see. And a 51 for pointing at the head while Cynthia's mad. It's kind of wild that Cynthia Moreno became the breakout star of the women's division. Like, not that she's bad or anything, just not the person I would have guessed. An 80 for Pero and Tatanka versus the Coven. Let's go. Everyone in the 70s here. That's good. It's Kid Minion. They're so spooky. I mean, Billy Kidman doesn't really look spooky. He just looks like, you know, he went to Hot Topic. But, I mean, I guess he's just a minion. He's not necessarily like a demon or a goblin or whatever. He's just a minion. 81 for Owen and Dustin. I will definitely take that. This was big carried by Owen. Look at that 82 Owens again. You want to see him go one-on-one with Brett. You know that's what you want to see. This was not supposed to happen right after this match. This was supposed to be later in the night, but I guess it was right after the match. Cynthia took off because Toyota and Aja had no chem. That's right. And I'm still mad about that. So she's basically just like stand-in Manami Toyota. $83 for Dr. Death and Ron Simmons. Good. I'm glad this is continuing. $64 for this video package. Match got an 86. All right, all right. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Right guy definitely won. $80 for the promos. Let's see a big number on this main event. Let's see a big number on this main event. Let's go! WCW is back. 97 for the main event of Austin and Kobashi. Austin and Kobashi, 26 minutes. What? Open. What? Slow build. What? Creative finish. What? Orange Crush. What? Big win. Kobashi-san. 75 for him celebrating. 98! Let's go! WCW ain't dead yet, baby. They said it couldn't be done. Having all those creative finishes stockpiled is really a cheat code, but we earned those. We're gonna use them. Let's see, who all was mad at me? Steve Austin was mad at me. So let's praise him for a great performance. Let's see, who else was mad? Cynthia was mad. Cynthia? Wait out for a good example. Was there a third person mad at me? Oh, Dustin Rhodes was mad, but I literally don't care. So that's fine. Instead, I will give Kenta Kobashi a hug. And then who else do I want to put? I mean, Debbie won too. Let's give Debbie and Kenta hugs. They got their big title wins. Let's hug them. We got happy, pleased. Financial report. We made $3 million, and we gave one of it immediately to Steve. Pop recap. Gained a lot in Canada. Gained a little bit in Mexico. Gained a little bit in Japan. We're basically maxed out in the US, huh? Scrum. This is our first Eric Bischoff scrum. So now I have to get into the mind of Eric Bischoff. Eric Bischoff. Listen, I have to act like I know everything. Okay. Despite your best efforts, Rick Rude ended up leaving WCW, something you had said would be an enormous blow. How disappointed are you in losing him? Well, actually, if you recall, that was my predecessor, Jesse Ventura, that said that. I never said any such thing. It's a huge blow, but we'll recover. Which pleases Rick Rude, who doesn't work here, so that's great. You recently made a new signing, the Great Muda. What plans do you have for him? Eric would probably gas this up. But you don't want to gas him up too much. I'm gonna stick with the we're gonna play it by ear. I'm gonna keep it chill. WCW Road Company of the Year for 1995. How much of their success is down to you? Well, literally none of it, as that was all booked and promoted by Jesse Ventura. However, I, Eric Bischoff, will happily take credit for it. You know what? No, fuck it. I'm very proud my booking has led to this award. That's very funny. Your confidence in yourself has mildly enhanced your booking reputation. Classic Eric Bischoff bullshitting his way into success. Let's go. Yes, thank you. I accept this award for Booker of the Year that I definitely earned. Thank you. The locker room hated it, though, so that's good. Sources backstage had described morale in WCW as being abysmal. As the head booker, do you feel responsible for this? No, it's not my fault. It's actually all their faults for being stupid losers. It's completely false. There's no more. Oh, here's the thing. I know what I should say. Right? I know I should say, like, I'm going to sort this out. I'm going to fix this thing, yada yada. But, like, to cosplay as Eric Bischoff, and, you know, for the content, I do think I'm going to say that's completely false. There is no morale problem in this company. Because that's what he would say. That's what he would say. He would just fucking lie. Sting and Steamboat still haven't signed anywhere. How long before you bring them back? I mean, they're not going to pass a drug test. That's kind of the whole thing, right? Your response: a blatant lie only served to make locker room morale even worse. Yeah, I mean, I knew that was going to happen, but I'm you know, as Jesse Ventura, I didn't really cosplay as Jesse Ventura. I just kind of played how I would play it. Now we're in cosplaying mode, and I'm really just letting the spirit of Eric Bischoff flow through me. That's what he would have said. I had to say it. Your response, which made it seem like you don't know what's going on in your own locker room, has caused your booking reputation to take a hit. Well, at least our reputation got better earlier, so we came out even. Manami Toyota and Norman Smiley are said to have been causing trouble backstage. How do you respond? I don't interfere in the locker room's business. That's true. Harley Race does it. End of year awards are always fun to read, and WCW got Show of the Year for WCW Clash of Champions 31. How much credit do you take for this? It was indeed a great show. Oh, what a scrum. What a scrum. Yeah, if I'm actually going to play as Eric Bischoff, it does make the scrums more than just like a complete waste of time. If I'm really going to just, instead of just picking the obviously correct answer every time, I'm just like, you know what? What if I fuck things up? What if I said something that will clearly make everyone mad? Oh, Candy Divine, no. Bret Hart is gone from the WWF. Bret Hart has joined WCW. Candy Divine is gone from WCW. Dancing Kikuchi's gone. El Brazo's gone. Kaiji Muto is here. Victor Kruger is gone from Smoky Mountain. Drug testing fees. Kid Minion doesn't connect with the fans. What? You should probably write him off. What? Sold out. Got 1.3 million buys. That seems good. And we got 2.3 million television views. That also seems good. That seems good. WCW's fine. Razor Ramon and Andre the Giant. Oh, what a backstage fight. Who's Vince Russo getting arguments with? Mr. Perfect. Great. All right, I'm glad chaos seems to be reigning in both of the major companies, to be honest. That's how it should be. Oh, Royal Rumble was the same night. We went head to head. I didn't realize that. What happened at the Rumble? I mean, we smoked the Rumble, so that's good news. British Bulldog won a 10 wrestler. They did a 10-man Royal Rumble. Bro, everyone expects a 30-man, bro. You gotta swerve them, bro. Hogan beat Brian Pillman. I mean, that's fun. That's fun. I'd watch that. Oh wait, I'm sorry. There was a Royal Rumble. So there was a Royal Rumble, the WWF title match, and then they went, whoa, hold on, bro. We got 10 more for you. Here's Paul Levesque, bro. What the hell? Anyway, Big Ball Man won the Royal Rumble, so Hogan Boss Man at fucking WrestleMania 13 is crazy because they were feuding in like 1991 and now it's 1996 and they're still feuding. Terry Gordy beat Jerry Staggs and the Stalker. They made Barry Windham the Stalker? Oh man. Barbarian beat Mark Marrow. Miss Samantha beat Leilani Kai and Malia Hosaka. Yeah, the undercard is real bad. But hey, that's the Attitude Era, that's how it was. Alright, well that's gonna do it. We'll be back next week with the build to Super Brawl. We'll probably have to do some more Notepad time for the Saturday brand, so look forward to that, all you Notepad heads. WWE vs TNA, I don't know. I don't know if Nick is still in the chat, but if he is, it would be great for him to tell me when the Knicks are playing next week. Knicks second round games. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. ESPN postseason schedule. Oh, it literally only has the Atlanta games. Cool. All right, well, Nick will let me know when they're playing. So I don't really know what the schedule is next week. Stay tuned. It depends when the Knicks games are. But hopefully we will still do both. You know, if we have to move the days around, we'll do it. But anyway, on that stream, when it happens, let's see. We are also on the road to the Royal Rumble there, which I don't know if that's happening or if we're still 2 weeks away from it. Because usually his pay-per-views are like right the week after mine, but I think Rumble has like extra time. So it might not be this stream. It might be next stream. Anyway, whenever we do WWE vs TNA, maybe the Royal Rumble will be happening. Who can say? But yeah, that's it. If you're watching on YouTube, like the video, leave a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Come watch live, usually on Tuesday and Thursday, over on twitch.tv/Warles at 8 o'clock Eastern. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.